Welcome to the Crit Files, everybody. Your once weekly follow-up podcast to the hit in at the end tabletop role-playing game podcast.
Yep.
So we adjourned court, spent our night at Ghoul's Tavern, and plotted our escape from there forward. Got to the prison barge before meeting Captain Coconut Bill, quite the character. Less cool than I thought he was going to be when, like, everybody's like, yeah, okay, yeah, we're on your side or whatever. You know, everybody, like, begrudgingly said that. And then I was like, this pirate got captured. How cool could he be, you know? The coolest pirates never get captured, but who knows, you know? We know some cool characters that are constantly being captured and in over their heads, so.
Yeah.
He seems like a fun character. I'm excited. I'm excited to see Coconut Bill die in such an like super unceremoniously way.
Yeah,
it's just like he has his triumphant pirating moment, like at like he's like standing at the edge of the ship and he just slips and just hits his head.
Yeah.
It's like a really derpy death.
Yeah. Just toss him overboard.
I really liked in this. What was really funny was Valen and Ace, how Ace is just so convinced. He's like convinced himself of these things. Like, I am going to make a plan. We're just going to do it.
Yeah. And we'll escape.
And Valen's just like, you have literally planned not a one thing. You're just saying words and saying wink and then pointing to a window. Like, there's no... I like that. I like
that was
that.
A very good moment, and
that was a fun back and forth.
Yeah, I'm really leaning in to Ace just really not knowing what the fuck's going on, really, and playing that up more because I don't want to be the leader. Like me, the player, doesn't want to be the leader.
Yeah.
So the more I say that I'm the leader, it's gonna have like pushback from you guys, which I enjoy.
Well, I mean, it was. I liked when me and Caleb were just like, yeah, you're the leader, because we're like, clearly he needs this.
Yeah, you're the leader, Ace. Sure,
he needs this victory.
Exactly. And funny enough, just pure metagaming. Like, it's obvious that Ben's the leader. I mean, without a doubt, he's the only one without. He's the only one without this sort of like shared trauma of growing up in Quilton. I mean, he's erased that. So,
yeah, you did kind of eternal sunshine in your own head. So,
yeah, you know. So,
I'm really curious. So we escape and like life gets fucked up for most of our families. Some of us care, others of us don't.
Well, how long is it going to take for word to get back? That's why I thought escaping at sea would have been better. If we could make it look like some sort of an accident or whatever, you know, because it's like I died at sea and nobody's out there blaming Brooch for my death. You know, nobody's like, Brooch, you son of a bitch, you killed Ben.
Except for Brooch.
Well, but the thing is, it's not like we can go back home like when we escape. Like, that's not
we can hit the high road for 6 months and come back.
Isn't this all contingent on us earning enough gold? Like, that is the ultimate goal, is to earn the gold to pay the guards' families off.
I thought it was. Right? I thought that was just the point of being like indentured for this amount of time.
Yeah, I thought the Drescues took care of that.
Yeah,
like the Drescues covered it, and
they covered the family payouts, and our
the prison
payment
is in essence paying them back for that. They're fronting that money up front.
It sounds like we never leave because they have us like under their thumb for room and board crap.
It does seem like that's what usually happens, though the court said that, you know, they're kind of imposing that deal so that doesn't happen. So that was kind of a known thing among the court, and so they
that's what I said to them, because I was like, well, you know, we'll keep up our end of the bargain or whatever, but what's going to keep them? That's right.
So yeah, obviously Ace doesn't really care if his mom like gets screwed over by this whole deal, and he's totally willing to just
It's really just Simon.
Run away.
It really is just Simon. I was just thinking about that. It's like Valen doesn't have anything like at stake here. His mom's already left.
Yeah.
Well, maybe there's a way that we can help them find like a tabaxi corpse. Is there any other tabaxis in this ship? You know,
There's probably one.
Okay, well, we'll just really
fasten one out of some
Calico,
shit.
though.
Some
Yeah,
leather
Simon
shit on the
out.
grate.
Simon is definitely the one that's going to have the hardest time with the whole escape plan.
Yeah.
I mean, we could just spend the 3 years and we just fast forward, right, Alex?
Yeah.
That sounds terrible.
Does Milo, does Ace care one bit about the rest of the group's like convictions? Not criminal convictions, but like personal convictions. Like my family, Simon's family is important to him. Do you care? Does Ace care about that at all? Or is Ace like single-minded only?
I would imagine Ace doesn't really understand like beyond the person that he's talking to. So he may see like that you have like this like these feelings that extend to your family, but all I see is you're in prison, so you should be out like I want to be out.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the way I think Ace envisions it.
That's going to be tricky. But in a good way, I think.
Well, again, I mean, let the pieces fall where they may. If
Yep.
it looks like an accident, then who can blame you?
Yeah.
That's funny. You asked the only other like non-weird character if they cared or not when you have a vampire and an undead standing next to you. And you look at the only other human and you're like, do you even have feelings?
Well,
and I'm like gnawing on a rat.
Yeah, I mean, I care really deeply about Quilton, but my mom's not there. And at the same time, I kind of like I rewatched The Phantom Menace recently, and the way Qui-Gon Jinn just floats through that movie, just like, if the Force wills it. Yeah, I'll fucking fight this guy if the Force wills it. Yeah, I'll swindle this fucking slaver and gambler if the Force wills it, And I was kind of thinking like, yeah, that's Ben, Yeah, if Melora wills it, I can have my conscience sort of be free of escaping my punishment or paying my dues if it's just what happens and Melora wills it, like
it's a nice easy way to compartmentalize.
Yeah. Plus, so I do have some spells like create bonfire, which might be really useful for escaping
ship
and making the ship look like it was destroyed in an accident, right?
Yeah.
So if it comes down to that, we might not have to swim through a shit grate. We could just like burn a hole through the hole or something. I don't know.
I don't think anyone's seen Ben actually use magic yet. So
I did shoot an
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, an Eldritch Blast, but maybe you guys weren't looking.
Possible.
So.
Yeah, I haven't used magic either. I don't think. No, I haven't.
The only thing I did was toss that guard over the edge with my swarm
beetles,
and it looked magical for sure.
Yeah.
They were little owlbears, right?
Yeah, they were miniature owlbears.
But yeah, so I don't know. And burn the ship down, kill a bunch of people, and if there's a Tabaxi, let's make sure we get his teeth and ruin his face so nobody can identify him.
There we go.
Yeah.
That way, Simon has like some
prisoners.
plausible deniability. And
how common are Tabaxi in Haven?
I would say that they're an uncommon race. There's they're found around where your character was for their training. That continent holds more just animal folk in general.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So go ahead.
I'm just curious. I want to flesh this out a little bit. Where do you hope to get this dead Tabaxi?
From the fires of the sinking ship.
There isn't a Tabaxi on board other than Simon.
Oh, there's one Tabaxi. I said.
Yeah,
but there's.
Oh, okay.
Super convenient. Yeah.
Completely different color and coding pattern, but I think we just mess up their face and pull their teeth, and we're good.
I'll
just
kill
for
him.
fun.
I'll just because I have a bite. That's my weapon. So I don't have any weapons.
I have these.
Yeah, we'll just corner this poor Tabaxi.
Bite and claw these things.
We'll
and I got a
fuck 'em
stick
up
now, so
yeah, big Bodor. You know what's funny is the ship going down is just like I don't have to breathe or do anything like that. So like I could just go underwater again, and it's like no big deal for me.
Same here. I don't breathe either.
Ace, don't you have a cloak of the manta ray or something?
No.
Okay. I was gonna say, I swear to God, if I'm the only one that can't like make it out of this,
it's literally the only character with everything at stake, everything to lose.
He's like, help me.
No ability to actually.
I was fine with just serving out the sentence.
We save the other tabaxi and ruin Simon's face.
You're already Simon.
Yeah, well, it's to save Simon's.
We're sorry he didn't make it.
Yeah. Well, maybe we should do that. Maybe we should
fake my death. Yeah.
No,
actually kill you.
Just actually kill you.
Then
your family will be fine.
You're safe, right?
Yeah. Hey, Caleb, think of the greater good here. Okay.
We know you'd rather roll up a new character anyway.
I like Simon. I want Simon.
This is Simon's brother, Sebastian. Simone.
Peter. Simon Peter.
That's right.
I also need to comment on Ace's amazing singing ability that I didn't realize that he had until he rolled a natural 20.
You got the boat bumping, man.
That was dude. Couple more of those. We got them in the palm of our hand. Now, then you just got to do one of those to rile them all up, get them into the frenzy, so we can start.
I think we're getting to that point.
Start a song.
Yeah.
I do really like the parallels of our first adventure in Haven, in the prison, the magical prison. And it just struck me when the barbarian Ace picked up, a piece of busted wood. It's like, I've got a weapon now.
I know.
I'm just like, oh my God, it's happening again.
And when he said it was a busted oar, I was like, here we go. I just killed a man with a 2x4.
That whole scene was hilarious. Brett, your character floating across just barely above the ground.
Oh my God.
Shackled.
And then shortly after, Caleb was a fucking crab with a knife or something. And I was like, Scory, you dumb crab.
We got big expectations, big shoes to fill for this.
Yeah.
We've already busted out of prison once, guys. We can do it again.
Yeah, I found that us as a team don't do well in prison. We don't handle prisons well at all.
Now we just need somebody to come and rescue us like last time.
Oh yeah, when's she showing up? Julian?
Oh yeah, she exists in this world.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was has Captain Coconut Bill ever run into the Black Widow or Scory or
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, possibly. Yeah.
Very think about that with pirates.
Yeah.
Will any of our other characters make an appearance?
I haven't put a lot of thought into it. So I don't think there's any main. I haven't put any main stories together.
He's waiting to see
them.
who else we kill.
How much more we fuck?
You just killed Scory. Whoops.
But yeah. Scory being on the ship. I've thought at least about that. But yeah, what do you guys think of that idea?
I like it.
Would you want to see the old characters? Would you want to just see them as cameos or as like
cameos makes sense to me.
Like a quest giver for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, like, you don't have to like insert them into our entire thing, but like cameos, little guest appearances. Would be
those are
fun. Or
fun.
Or like someone is like, oh yeah, I adventured with this guy or something like that, like a main reference. But then like our characters can't be like, oh my gosh, him, because obviously
right. You and Vampire Hunter Spider.
I forgot.
Vampire Hunter Spider.
That's right. We have a
VHS.
pass.
Yeah.
See, that would be kind of interesting too. Like we, could come.
We have to protect our friend Val.
We could come across Woody's Quibble Ranch.
Yeah, definitely thought about the bands. We'll see the bands, I'm sure, at some point in the future. And I want to hint at the squibble trade exploding during the during the calming.
Hell yeah, and then also you got Adrian and Arthur's theater can be like anywhere.
Theater.
So it could show up somewhere.
Yeah. Because we had that cameo for the one shot, the traveling festival.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That was like the starting point. Yeah. I was kind of wondering, like, when you were doing the voice for Coconut, I was like, oh my God, is this guy? I was like, he's going to be like a monster hunter. He's going to be tied in with like the Magnuses somehow, but then you loosened up on the accent a little bit. I was like,
I did. Yeah. It fell into, Knives Out, Benoit Blanc.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? This feels right.
Now?
Well, just don't make sense.
It's just dumb.
It's just so dumb.
So dumb.
What a great
genius movie. Yeah, so good.
Cool. Well,
anyway,
did we do it? Did we do
I think we did a Crit Files.
I think we did. Yeah, unless there's anything else that you guys want to talk about. I'm just kind of excited to see how this unfolds, like, because we got a lot of options in front of us. We could write out our sentence. We can try to escape peacefully. We could try to make it look like an accident and sink the boat. We could stage mutiny. We go out the shitter. Lots of things. So
I think the big thing is we need to figure out something for Simon's family, and we need to decide if we care about the other like things that are going to happen if we escape.
Right. And that's the other thing, that's part of it too is like we could write it out for a while and then escape, but it's like, do we want to wait 2 months until we get to the next like location where we're going and then figure that out? Like, that's a long time. Are we just going to montage that and get there, or are we gonna have to like play that out? That'll be season 1, 2 months on the boat.
Right. No, if you guys want to plan something out, you let me know, however many days, weeks, however, and we'll set that in motion. We don't need role play every day.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's kind of fun. We got a lot of choices in front of us, and even though we're in prison, personally, I've always enjoyed like prison narratives in a way, like like the Supermax Green Arrow line. If you guys remember that one, or I don't know, there's a lot of other shit anyway, but we'll go there. Okay, well, fuck it. This has been the Crit Files, unless anybody has anything else to say. Nope. Well, thanks guys for tuning into the Crit Files. We do have lots of new goodies, like you heard Alex say on Monday. dndpodcast.org.
I did think of one more thing.
Yeah.
Name for the group. We did nothing wrong.
What was it?
We did nothing wrong.
Oh yeah. Or Simon did it.
Simon says.
Yeah.
That came up again like in conversation when we were playing it. I'm like, oh, okay, so this is becoming a regular theme. We did nothing wrong.
I mean, Ben thinks we did some stuff wrong, but he ain't too worried about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, we also have like a PO box now.
Yeah.
If you guys want to write us a letter, send us presents that aren't dangerous. It's PO Box number 2, Turner, Oregon 97349.
I think
49.
I suppose I
nailed it.
Yeah.
Got in one.
Just Google Turner.
Wait until next week before you send us anything. We'll confirm by then.
And also check out our blog and stuff. And there you have it. Crit Files, everybody. We will return Monday with our regularly scheduled episode of The In at the End, America and the world's #1 TTRPG actual play podcast. Until then, grab your swords and keep on adventuring.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I love the winking mechanic that